Can you at home decipher our emoji codes? And how would you like to make your own blood in a bottle? Stick around to find out more. Welcome to Science at 6 with Cambridge Science Centre. My name is Alex and I am this week's weekly presenter in the centre. This week we looked at all things codes, from hieroglyphics to secret ciphers to computer programming. Code is everywhere. A code is a system of words, letters, pictures or even sounds and gestures used to represent other words or letters. Who remembers Andrew flashing his torch last episode? Codes can be really fun because they are often used to send secret messages. If you have the key to the code, then you can decipher it to reveal its hidden meaning. I've made my own codes and I'm going to show you some. If you want to use the key to crack our code, just pause the video. Here is my first code. Pause the video to decipher it. This code is a classic cipher. What that means is each letter has an emoji representing it. If you have a key, like the one here, it's fairly easy to decode. However, if you don't have a key, it just looks like a random jumble of emojis, which is no good to anyone. Here is another emoji code I've made. Pause now and see if you can figure this one out. This code is our take on Morse code. Morse code replaces the letters of the alphabet with dots and dashes. We've got an emoji version of that with a blue dot and a dashing man. Morse code was invented nearly 200 years ago and it is still used today. It's a useful code because it's rhythmic. This means it's rarely written down like we have here, but you can send secret messages by hearing or seeing the dots and dash rhythms. Have a go at sending a message in Morse code to a friend across the room just by blinking the dots and the dashes. Finally, we have our last emoji code. This one's a little bit different to the other ones, so pause the video and have a think about it. This code is our take on a symbolic code, where one picture represents one word. This is very much like how the ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics worked. Did you get what all three of our codes were hiding? We were spelling out this week's theme. If you didn't get it, don't worry, I'll reveal it all in a minute. But first, let's look at some of the codes and questions that you sent in this week.
Thanks for all the emoji codes you sent in to us this week. This one's from Rachel. Use the key to match the emojis to the letters of the alphabet. Then, see if you can work out what the secret word is using the code. Do you think you know it yet? Well done! The secret word is, of course, science.
Great questions, everyone. Keep sending us your results and questions to openupscience@cambridgesciencecentre.org or on social media. Okay, now to reveal the theme of this week. Did you get it? That's right, it's blood. With the help of our hearts, our blood makes its way around our bodies, keeping them alive and healthy. Blood is so good at its job and so complex that scientists can't make fake blood in a lab. However, our body is very smart and can make billions of blood cells every day, which is why people can safely donate blood. Now over to Mario, who's going to show us all the different bits that make up our blood by making some blood in a bottle.
Thanks, Alex. So in order to make our blood, we're going to use this yellow liquid, which is going to represent plasma. Plasma transports the substances and nutrients in our blood around our body. The next thing in our blood are red blood cells. Today, they're represented by these oat rings, which have been soaked in red food colouring. And if you haven't guessed it yet, red blood cells are what gives our blood the red colour, and also they are what are used to transport oxygen around our body. So, the next thing in our blood are white blood cells. Today these are represented by some chopped up pieces of marshmallows. White blood cells are what allows our body to be able to fight against infection and disease. And the final part of our blood is something known as platelets. These are represented today by a few raisins. So platelets are what allows us to form scabs, to make our blood clot when we cut ourselves. And if we give this a good shake around, there we go, our model of our blood.
Fantastic. Thank you, Mario. You can find the activity to make your own model of blood in the description below. Our blood is a deep red because of the red blood cells. But do other animals always have red blood? Well, I'm going to leave that one for you at home to research. But let us know what you find out and send us in any pictures of your work to openupscience@cambridgesciencecentre.org or to our social media, and we'll take a look next Monday at Science at 6. And don't forget to send us any questions you have as well. Thank you all for joining us this week. Have a fantastic week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday.